Fight fans, what up, man? It's your boy 3K the Boss, man, coming back at you as always, man. It's 3K the Boss, aka Shang Tsung, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Fa fa. You know what it is, man. I come today to talk to you guys about Anthony Joshua, man, aka the one true king. And anybody got a problem with me saying that, man, holler at me in the comments, man, and we could yap it up about it. And I'm sure my fellow AJ fans and subscribers, they gonna tell y'all what it is too, man. You know, Anthony Joshua, as we all know, is set to face Big Baby Mello, the former kickboxer, turned boxer, short guy, big build, bully fighter, likes to come in, get inside the chest, throws a lot of body shot, takes a lot of weird angles. Yeah, man. So I think that's going to be a good explosive matchup. I know a lot of people aren't excited about it, but I am. Because we all know, man, and I'm the first one to tell you this as always, styles make fights. I will repeat, styles make fights. And this is a beautiful fight with a guy who has the very Terminator bully style, who likes to come forward, throw big sledgehammers in, AJ, bomb, bomb, get people out of there. Man, all knockouts except one against Joseph Parker because, you know, he laid in the pocket and he boxed very well that match. So it just shows the versatility of Anthony Joshua. But Big Baby Miller, with his bully style, I don't think he's ever experienced a puncher like Anthony Joshua. Him being 20-0 and all of that, he hasn't really fought anybody that you could give a notable mention. But the kid is 20-0. I do think he has a style that will put a lot of pressure on Joshua, that will answer a lot of questions. And him coming into the American fan base, fighting at the boxing mecca, the world's greatest Madison Square Garden. I think that it's going to be a blockbuster event. I can't wait. I will be there. You know, I'm copping my tickets early. Hopefully, you know what I mean, I get to meet a few fighters, man, talk a whole bunch of ish, man, and just, you know, really just take in the whole environment, man. With me being an American guy, coming out of Maryland, only 4 hours away from Madison Square, it really warms my heart to know that I will get to see this guy in person, man. And I'm going to break the bank and try to get the best tickets I possibly can. But back to more business. Let's talk about the contractor situation. Anthony Joshua, on his American debut, is set to make probably more money than he's made in one fight in his career. So that just with knowing that, it kind of makes you want to scratch your head, or Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury scratch their head to be like, man, I could have got the keys to the city. You know, I could have got a shot at 3 belts, becoming undisputed, and having the keys to boxing Mecca's kingdom. And, you know, we know that they were all set on that rematch and they went to run it back. But shout out to Tyson Fury. Man, I don't know if you guys have seen this guy lately, man, but he is in amazing shape. Deontay Wilder is in so much trouble, man. I don't think he's going to want any smoke with this guy. Man, he looked great, man. I'm about to start calling Tyson Fury the GQ Kid, man, because he was hella sharp. And I would like to say much respect to the fact that FaceTime I caught last night, and all of my fight fans, I don't know if you caught it, he did a FaceTime with Shannon Briggs. And in that FaceTime, he proceeded to tell Shannon Briggs to get in shape and that he wanted to put him on the undercard. And that undercard, he didn't specify, but there's only one person that I know he's supposed to be fighting coming up very soon, and that is Deontay Wilder, a.k.a. Deontay Wilder. But anyway, back to the news. Shannon Briggs will be going over to London in March. He's going to, and when Tyson Fury comes over to America, he's going to train with Shannon Briggs, and Shannon will be fighting on the undercard. And him being an older guy, I'm just glad to see him get a shot. And, you know, guys from foreign countries and American soil alike bridging the gap and bringing it together and saying, yo, we all fan, man. We all in this sport of boxing. We love this thing, man. We going to do this thing together. So that's 100, man. I respect that, man. Shang Tsung ain't got nothing bad to say about everybody. You know, Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. So with that being said, man, back to AJ and this big pot of bread. I was just recently watching an article that was stating that when AJ comes to the state and he takes on Big Baby Miller, if he catches the W, which I firmly believe that he will get Big Baby out of there within 5 rounds. I said in the comments 4 because I believe that Anthony Joshua just pushes the pace too hard, and he hits extremely hard as well. So I don't see him taking those body blows. And once he catches a few to the body, man, he's just going to turn into a thing of jelly. And we'll just watch that man fold up and hit the canvas. But being unbiased, man, I do think Big Baby has a serious chance if he just stays at his chest, avoid the big bombs. We know Anthony Joshua has a strong overhand right, but being a bully fighter, Big Baby, you have got to watch out, man. He throws uppercuts. That is one of his best shots. That right uppercut straight to the chin. That's why I say he's a lot like Evander Holyfield, because Evander Holyfield was very proficient with his uppercut, making you bite down on your grill, and pretty much if you didn't have a mouthpiece, he was going to get them chiclets up out your mouth. So, about Anthony Joshua and the news, despite missing out on fights with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury in 2019, Anthony Joshua will line his pockets in the most lucrative gear yet. Joshua is set to battle Jarrell Miller on June 1st in the heavyweight title defense, which will net the unified ruler a cool 20 million pounds, 25 million American for all my American fight fans that isn't familiar with pounds. Add to the return to the United Kingdom, he might be facing Kubrat Pulev later on in the year. So if he beats Big Baby and he comes back later on in the year and fights Kubrat Pulev or Dillian White, which I prefer Pulev because that was a fight that they were supposed to make before and it never happened. That'll be, 6 guys that he done starched in the top 10 as the current top 10 standings. With Big Baby Miller, with Kubrat Pulev underneath his belt. If he catches both of those wins this year, he'll have Kubrat Pulev, he'll have Big Baby Miller, he'll have Dillian White, he'll have Joseph Parker, he'll have Vladimir Klitschko, he'll have Charles Martin and Dominic Brazil under his belt. That'll be 7 of boxing's top 10, as we see it. You know, they like to turn, the LBDC, Rainbow Coalition, and the WBC, of course, they like to switch around the rankings according to who Deontay Wilder faced, knowing much of these guys aren't in the top 10, but we know who the real deal in boxing is, man. There ain't no refuting that, man. Mr. Two Hands Up, and you know what it is, ain't gonna never tell y'all no lie, man. I'm not gonna stun on the people. We're gonna keep it all the way a buck right here. So, AJ will have a very full year. He's already going to be very active, and I see big things coming in the future. And after this Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder smoke clears, if Wilder really wants to step up to the plate, then we could all get the battle that we hoping for, unless Tyson Fury wants to step up to the plate and take it first. I feel as though a Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua match would do more for me, considering Tyson Fury knows how to sell a fight, and him just being the enigmatic character that he is. He will do his thing. You'll see another style that is very, very lethal to Anthony Joshua's skill set. And I would like to see that fight, even though we all know that Anthony Joshua gave him hell in the amateurs. The one thing about Tyson Fury that gets him in trouble is he doesn't have big punching power. But with the new weight, and now that he done lost a whole human being of weight and everything, I truly think that he can focus on more of his strength training and get his power up. We all know Deontay Wilder has no chin, so I really don't see Deontay Wilder winning this thing unless the WBC decides to screw Tyson Fury once again on American soil. I wish Tyson Fury would have leveraged that more to get back on United Kingdom soil, because he did fight him over here. So I agree, fair is fair. I believe that Tyson Fury is more the A side than Deontay Wilder, because Tyson Fury brings more to fans to the table. Let's talk about the fight that they had on the first match. They could only fill 13,000 seats, and 600 of those seats were comps. So that doesn't leave much to say about Deontay Wilder's fan base, other than the fact that all of my beloved Great Britain fans, they travel to come see their fighter, and oh my God, they were in the Staples Center in hordes. My whole family's from out west, and I got a couple cousins that went and they saw the match, man, and they just said, man, the love and the atmosphere was crazy. On the British side, not the American side. Deontay Wilder is not as loved as we would like to believe. We know he's a snooze fest and a boo fest every time he comes out. And oh my God, this guy is so illiterate and he is so stupid, man. Just hearing this guy talk, man, it just bothers me because he doesn't take the time to enunciate, pronunciate, and it didn't seem like he had too much education unless this man punch drunk already from fighting 38 tomato cans. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But yeah, man, I'm very excited for the AJ debut, man. I can't wait to see it happen, man. This is, you know what I'm saying, your boy 3K the Boss. As always, we delivering the news. Man, this is Mr. Two Hands Up, 5-5. You know what it is, man. Boxing Shang Tsung, man. And as always, man, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Y'all be easy. And as always, man, respect.